Come to a place where I've just accepted that my light is so bright that it causes all of the roaches to scatter in places they thought they could hide. It's just me being me. It just causes such an uproar. Like, loving yourself is such a rebellious act these days, you know? But I'm here to tell you, I am so not sorry.
You can't use my truth against me. I've accepted it. You didn't just find out. I told you. I told you. I told you.
How much proof do you need?
You want answers! I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I'll prove it to you. Why more women should be transparent like Brittany Renner. Don't feel sorry for PJ Washington. How much proof do you need? Special. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. We had some subscribers asking us to do a video on the Brittany Renner and PJ Washington situation. So we decided to bring you a How Much Proof Do You Need special, where we make our case why women should be transparent like Brittany Renner and why we don't feel sorry for PJ Washington. For the people that don't know who she is, good. We have a question for you at the end of the video. Let's take a look at the definition of transparency so you know what we're highlighting in this video. 1. The characteristic of being easy to see through. 2. The quality of being done in an open way without secrets. Let's start with the first clip, which is the video that most people refer to when it comes to the PJ Washington situation.
In my experience, the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
How much proof do you need? This clip right here should already be enough for you to
Run! Get to the chopper!
She makes it very clear that she is aware of trapping an athlete by having his baby. That happened to PJ Washington, but that's not the main point of this video. Let's get into it.
People want to know my body count. I don't know why in like 2018 that's any of your business or why it matters. But 24. 11 athletes. Woo! 5 entertainers. Woo! 8 regular guys. Woo! I've only 3 regular guys since I've been Instagram famous because a lot of y'all run your mouths too much. I don't want to be sending you a video 1 minute, the next minute I see me spread eagle on the timeline playing with my feet.
How much proof do you need? This clip was made 3 years ago when she was 26 years old. And she says her body count is 24. Let's say she's telling the truth. If she started sleeping with guys from the age of 16, she has an average of smashing 2.4 guys a year. And to take it a step further, she did an interview 6 years ago explaining she just came out of a 5-year relationship. So these athletes and entertainers probably and literally came during her whole phase. Now we just scratched the surface. It's time to go deep. Let's look at the must-watch video.
So as you can see, my hair is in a bun. When I get stressed, I pick at my face. And to be honest with you, this is me. I don't always want to wear a wig. Why do I have to have my hair straightened? Why does it have to be styled? Why do I have to slick my edges back? Why do I have to have makeup on? Oh my God, you look like you're 8 years old.
How much proof do you need? She just showed us the ugly truth with the nagging on top of it. Most women put on a facade. She just showed us that you don't get what you see, and she doesn't want to put in any effort for you. Let's take it a step further.
You better believe it, honey. My biggest fear, stepping into my femininity. A little more complex than it sounds. And it's a little problematic when the things that I want require me to step into my femininity.
How much proof do you need, fellas? This is gold. A lot of women have this problem in modern day society. They fear being feminine. They hate being feminine because it's necessary for them to get what they want from us, and they know it. How much proof do you need?
Why am I afraid to step into my femininity? I don't want to let go of the illusion of control. I see control equivalent to power. I see women who play the traditional role as weak and the lesser. In my mind, I believe being an independent woman allows me to hold on to the illusion of control.
How much proof do you need? Shit. At this stage of her life, it's still uncomfortable for her to express herself with this level of honesty because women are told not to do that. You have to put up that front and act like you don't need a man, but like she says, it's an illusion. Women can get away with a lot of things in modern Western society. However, they cannot control us. And Brittany Renner has figured out that in order to get what she wants from a high-value man, she needs to be a lady. She needs to be feminine, but it makes her feel weak, vulnerable, and not in control. This is a man's world, and men are the prize. Let's go deep, fellas.
I am terrified to let go and free fall. I have opened up to the wrong people, and clinging to the independent bad facade makes me feel safer. When you've had to do everything on your own, who needs anyone? Who needs a man? Men are a liability. Men have hurt and betrayed me. My rough exterior is for my protection. You see me breathing as I'm just let it go. There you go. Get it out.
How much proof do you need? These women come to the channel and say, who hurt you? They should ask themselves this question. And the answer to this question is, you've hurt yourself, and I'm gonna prove it to you later. In this clip, she talks about men being liabilities, but she also says she opened up to the wrong people. In other words, you've been dealing with men that couldn't do anything for you or didn't want to do anything for you. When you deal with men that are in the top 10, top 20%, women like Brittany Renner are not special. These athletes and entertainers have been using her just to hit it. Like I've said before, in many videos, most women are boring and they do not want to be a traditional woman anymore. So why should I believe that you are not the liability here?
I saw my mom get mistreated by men constantly, and I never wanted to be like that. I think if I'm independent in every area of my life, it increases my value as a woman, being able to provide.
This is pure gold. How much proof do you need? This is a broken woman, okay? She already has issues. I don't know what happened with her mom, but it definitely had an impact on her, and she's about to create an unstable environment for her child with his current situation just to secure the bag and to be in control. This is selfish, guys. I'm not a psychologist, so I cannot say if she is a narcissist or a sociopath or something in that direction. However, these women are not victims. They know exactly what they're doing because they know that being strong and independent is an illusion and it doesn't raise her value as a woman, especially not for us men. How much proof do you need?
I have believed that money gives me power and power gives me control. I have abused my power by attempting to control people with what I'm able to do for them financially. If I can do things for you that you are unable to do for yourself, that makes me powerful. And with that power gives me more control. And that control increases my value. Nobody can hurt me if I hold on to this power.
How much proof do you need? You can't make women happy because women want everything. They are paradoxical. They want to be independent and taken care of at the same time. Money can buy you a lot of things, but it can't buy you happiness. In this video, she was still figuring it out. But in the next clip, she transitioned into the dark side.
First things first, I am not defined by my past. A man does not validate me. I validate me. Let's be clear on that. I don't get too high or too low about anyone's opinion outside of mine. If I wouldn't take advice from you, then your opinion holds no weight over here. Somebody cares about your opinion somewhere, but not me, not here, okay?
How much proof do you need?
At any point in time, I am allowed to change my mind. Nobody's permission is required. So even if people are wanting to keep me in this box they have me confined in, it is still up to me and my choice what I want to do. If I want to stay there or if I have bigger plans for myself. But either way, there is not anyone's approval that's needed.
She completely embraced the darkness. She's officially on the dark side of the force and turned into Dark Renner. She already made up her mind that she was gonna be independent and taken care of at the same time, letting us know right here that she is allowed to change her mind at any given time and nobody is gonna hold her accountable for it.
I've been, a little stubborn sometimes and probably doubted my intuition. I would feel things, but me being me, I need physical proof. Like I've always needed physical proof and I couldn't just trust what I was feeling and trust the warning signs that I got. So if a sign read hot, do not touch, I'm gonna touch it. I need to know for myself why I should not touch the stove, okay? Don't judge me for it.
How much proof do you need? Like I said before, I'm gonna prove why women hurt themselves. Women know what is right and what is wrong. They choose to do the wrong thing, just like in Scary Movie where the girl has a choice between safety and death and chooses death. And this is why women don't want to be independent, because they need a safety net at all times. It doesn't work like that for us men. And that's why we need some form of control in order to be in a relationship with a woman. Preventing you from engaging in the foolishness is part of protecting you. But that's considered controlling in modern day society.
Like, did you feel better? Do you feel like you can't when you date now, you have to pick really wisely because you wrote this book where you kind of like shed a light on all your mistakes in dating, and now you feel like since you put that all out there, do you feel like you have to be really, really careful in how you move in the dating scene? You know what I mean?
I think mistakes is that's kind of subjective, because if it led me to where I am now, then it wasn't a mistake. And if it changed my life financially, then none of those guys were a mistake. It was like the book was meant to be written. But I think in general, as you climb, of course you have to be a little bit more selective. And for me, I definitely had my fun and was doing whatever I was doing, with whoever I was doing it with. But I would say probably more men are intimidated to be with a woman who can articulate her thoughts and feelings and put it into a book and monetize it. Yeah, that's intimidating.
How much proof do you need? They say if you want to hide something from black people, hide it in a book. This book is not intimidating, and there's nothing intimidating about Brittany Renner being articulate. Sun Tzu said, know your enemy and know yourself, and you can find 100 battles without disaster. PJ should have read the book.
You can't handle the truth.
Question if this is the first time you've heard about her. After seeing all of these clips, and there are many more, would you still wife this woman up? Would you still have a baby with her? I have to give her credit because she's good if you're not prepared. That's why she went after a young guy that she totally doesn't care about. Still, we don't feel sorry for him because there was so much evidence for him and his people to prevent him from probably making the biggest mistake in his life. More women should be transparent like Brittany Renner, but they can't because most women don't have what it takes to deal with the consequences. Brittany Renner got away with the bag, but don't worry fellas, she won't be happy. That's the curse of the dark side. It won't allow you to be happy.
My first relationship was abusive on all levels. That's why we do it.
How much proof do you need?
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Thank you for watching this How Much Proof Do You Need special. Take a look at our How Much Proof Do You Need playlist in case you need more proof. This video has officially been highlighted.